Good Erev Shabbos. Welcome to BJC Mitzvah Day, number 215, part 2. Mitzvah Day keeps your soul on its way. The prohibition to eat nossar. And as I mentioned with my halacha day, there we're going at a different angle, just to make it a little more exciting. All right, here we go. The Hachinuch cites the sources for this prohibition of eating nossar. It is forbidden to eat nossar, as stated in the passage regarding the inauguration service, the Miluim. He shall not eat, for they are holy. The explanation of this verse, as transmitted to us by the sages in Me'ilah, is that with regard to any consecrated offering that has become disqualified, this verse comes to establish a mitzvah prohibition for its consumption. The verse suggests this interpretation by stating in the plural, for they are holy, instead of the singular, for it is holy. This third person pronoun, that is the word they, includes in the prohibition the consumption of any parts of offerings that have become disqualified. Since sacrificial meat that is left beyond its designated time for consumption becomes disqualified, this verse includes the consumption of nossar as part of the prohibition. According to this interpretation of the verse, the prohibition includes, aside from the consumption of nossar, the consumption of pigul as well. When you said pigul is when the Kohen had intention to eat it past the limit time for eating his offering, right? So the consumption of pigul as well, since offerings that have been made pigul are also classified as disqualified offerings, as explained in the introduction of this mitzvah. See also Mitzvah 144. The Hachinuch explains that despite the fact that both prohibitions are derived from the same verse, they are nevertheless reckoned as two separate mitzvah prohibitions. But we should not learn from this, i.e., the fact that the prohibition of pigul and nossar are derived from the same verse, to reckon the prohibition of eating pigul and the prohibition of eating nossar as a single mitzvah prohibition. For they are in fact two distinct categories of prohibition. As, says the author, I've written above regarding the prohibition of eating pigul in Parshas Tzav, which was the sixth negative commandment, Mitzvah 144. All right. I think we'll say the next part for Motzei Shabbos. Thanks for listening to Sponsor Future Mitzvah 36, 100 for the gold. We can always be part of our campaign. Thanks so much. Have a good Shabbos.